What's up, guys? We're back here in our Let's Play solgard, brand new free-to-play iOS Android game. So let's continue on our journey here. So this is like a match 3 RPG game, and if you haven't watched the first basic tutorial video but want to just jump into this game, I highly recommend reading all of the blue text like this. Do not skip this. So these things, we started a new game to showcase this game because it's quite fun. I've been playing for about 3 days now. This right here explains what these are, and this is the only time that I've found where you can figure out what these things are. There's no like glossary tutorial that tells you like, hey, go do this, do that. Like, there's none of that I found, at least in this app. So this is telling you what these are. So these are bombs, sun bombs, explode dealing damage to everything around them. Got it. So this is the first time that we've encountered these sun bombs. So for the first probably 20 stages or so, it's teaching you the basics of the game, and it's also teaching you about the enemies and the icons out there. So obviously we have rocks. Rocks have no effect. They just block things, but they have life. So this is a 6, this is a 6, this is a 4. These have 2. These are the HP of the units. So it wants us to build this character right here. Character's going to have special abilities. So, match 3 style game. Probably are familiar with this. If not, you're going to match characters together. You move them only the ones that are on the outer side. So we can't move this yellow guy right here. We can't move this red guy right here. We can only move the characters that are on the outskirts, the very last one in the row. You can recall the ones in the middle by double clicking on the units, but that's not going to do anything for us in this situation. So let's go ahead and put that guy there. Again, every unit has a power, so he just buffed everybody up. So when they combine, they're going to get stronger. So boom, boom, buff. He's going to now go blow up the bombs, and you can see that blew up all of those rocks right there. The goal is to kill this portal, or the boss that is on the field. This is the enemy. The enemy is going to attack. This is telling you when he's going to attack. So this is going to be a wait 1 turn. This is wait 2 turns. And if it's all the way up there, it's wait 3 turns. So right now it's our turn. We have 3 moves left. Basic stuff for those that are just joining and haven't checked out the first video. Down here's this arrow. We can summon out new heroes if we want to. Every time that we use a hero, we're going to get more heroes here. And it's randomly generated out on the map of the heroes that you have available. So let's go ahead and put the yellow guys together because it's going to stun the enemy. And there's only 1 enemy left. So it's going to stun him, increasing his turn by 1. Which is great. Which means we have more turns to do our stuff here. We can also make a barrier. So putting 3 units in a row like that creates a barrier. They all start off at 3, 3, 3, unless the unit has a special power that increases, barriers. So we're going to go and summon out 9 new units here. So we can recall over here, or what we can do is we can make a square. Squares are quite powerful. Squares actually make a big creature. They take up 2 lanes. It adds 1 additional turn. And look at all these enemies that they have. Wow. Lots and lots of enemies. But since we know what the bomb does, the bomb will explode against anything adjacent and deal damage. So if we attack the bomb there, it's going to hit all these other enemies. And they are waiting for 2 turns. This enemy is actually going to attack us for 5 points of damage right now. We have shields. The 5 points of damage, since it's a big creature, is going to hit down both lanes. So how this will work is this guy will shoot out an icicle, and it will go through and hit 5 on this, so it's going to do 3 there, and then 2 to the creature. It's going to go down this lane as well, 3 there, and then 2 to the creature. So it's going to hit the creature for 4 total points of damage, and it's going to knock out 2 of the shields there. But maybe we can try and win this match before that happens. Is there any way to hit this shield for 9? No, I don't see any way to hit the shield for 9. We can remove this guy right here, and that will create a creature. It's going to hit for 3 and buff up these guys over here. We still have 2 moves left, so we can't kill them, but we've damaged the shield by 3. So he's going to be down to 6. And then let's kind of just plan our next move. So moving him over does absolutely nothing in this situation. What we can do is we can move over the green guy and prepare to make a bigger creature. We're hoping now, since we have no other moves, that we push this button and we get a green guy right there. But we did not, so sadly that didn't work. Look at all these enemies now. So there's definitely a massive swarm of enemies, and they want us to attack the bombs to blow them up. These guys still have one. A lot of time left. So let's see what we can do here. We can create a red creature over here. It's going to buff up our guys all adjacent to it. Now we have buffed up yellow dudes, so we can create a yellow guy right there. And we can actually summon out new troops. Hopefully for green. No, we didn't get a green. And then the bombs, boom, 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 blowing everything up. So if we didn't know what the bombs did, then we would be in a very bad situation there. So let's go ahead and do this, and that should be enough to win the match here. So let's go ahead and summon out. And we got lucky. We got a green creature right there. It didn't matter because that guy is going to go up there and smash the portal, and we're going to win the match. So again, if you didn't know what the bomb did, you would have a very difficult time. You'd be like, holy shit, there's a lot of creatures. What are we going to do? So knowing your enemies, knowing the tactics that you need to take is very, very important. The game is quite challenging. Every 4 hours, you do have chests. So RNG based, you get free chests. And this is how you're going to progressively level up your characters, is by logging in every 4 hours. You can store 2 of them, so log in every 8 hours and you can collect your 2 chests. There's also daily quests. You want to grab your daily quests every day and make sure you do all your daily quests, because this is how you're going to level up faster in the game. You definitely need to level up faster because it unlocks different game modes. So it's going to take you about 4 days, 5 days to get to level 10 if you do all your daily quests. At level 10, you can actually start farming creatures that you want to level up. But until then, you cannot really farm anything. You can go and purchase stuff with money, but it's very, very expensive. So let's jump into the next match here. It does use energy. The energy refreshes 1 every 10 minutes right now. It does seem like a slow amount of refresh, but it doesn't take that much energy to play the game, at least for the first couple days. So you can see that we created a creature and then it pushed the other ones back, and then that made a 3 match right there, which then made barriers. Ooh, a big ballista right there. So that thing's going to hit us for 8. It's going to deal a lot of damage. But we can attack the bomb, and so that will hopefully deal a good amount of damage to it. Let's go ahead and make a big creature over here. We're going to stun something. So this creature has a random stun. So we were unable to select who it stunned. Tomahawk came out there, threw, hit the bomb, boom, blew some stuff up. Pretty good stuff there. Let's go ahead and try to get lucky here. So we're going to put a green guy over there, and we're going to summon out more. Hopefully we get a green guy right behind him. No, we did not. We were able to kill the big ballista, though, with our troops. And it looks like it's pretty easy pickings from here on out. We're going to take some damage this turn, but it's not the end of the world. We're going to summon out. Again, this is your life gauge. If it goes down to 1, you lose. Other than that, it doesn't matter if you win the stage with 1 HP or 50 HP. You still just win the stage. So we're going to put a green guy there, and then we're going to summon, and hopefully we get lucky. Yep, we got lucky. We got a green guy behind him, so he merged together, made him stronger, and then bada bing, bada boom, killed the shield. Game over. So I make this look easy because I've played this game now for 3 days, so I know the basic stuff. These are the first couple levels. We're on stage, I believe, number 14 right now. Definitely a beginner stage. It gets very, very difficult as you progress, probably to around like 30, 40, 50. So that's what the cool thing about this game. It's a very challenging game. It looks like it's a solo game, but as you get to level 8, you do get into the PvP aspect where you play and duel other players. The other player is controlled by computer-generated AI, so you're not necessarily playing other players. There is leaderboards and such. Now we got a new unit. We got a purple unit, so now we have 4 units, which means we're going to have more heroes of different colors on the screen, which is going to make it a little bit harder to summon out and combine guys. Alright. It's teaching us about sync bonuses. So if you create 2 characters that are going to attack on the same turn, they'll get a bonus. So this guy gets a +2 bonus because they're both attacking at the same time. we can actually give them more of a bonus by using this guy's special ability, so increase him up. Increase his strength by +1. Let's summon out new heroes here. Let's go ahead and summon these guys behind him to make him stronger and stun something else. So it doesn't look like we have any moves. We can do this. We can recall. So that's the recall ability, and then we can put that guy there. And let's go ahead and make some barriers. So the more units that we clear out, the more units that we're going to get to summon here. As you can see, we have no units left because we've just summoned all our units. At this point, we're probably going to recall this green one right here. So we're just trying to plan our next moves because we have 2 more moves. And it looks like that's realistically the only move. We could make this a barrier, but barriers are already good, and it's only going to add a +1 on the additional barriers that we have. If it's nothing there, it's going to start off at 3. So let's go and remove this guy, make that there. And I don't really see him move, so let's go ahead and... let's go and move him over here. So we're preparing our green guys over here for the next turn. You got to think ahead on this game. It's where a lot of the strategy comes involved, is thinking ahead. You got to see when they're going to attack. So this guy's going to attack. These 2 are not going to attack. This hero creates fire, and so it's going to deal 1 point of damage to this square right here. So it's going to blow up that the barrel. And it's also going to attack for 3. So this effect is going to happen first, and then it's going to attack for 3, so it's going to hit 2 there, and then 1 into the shield. So the shield's going to be down to 6 on our turn. We can go ahead and do this, to throw the tomahawk, and then we can go ahead and do this, and recall that to now stun something, and we stunned some guy that we ended up killing, so it did absolutely nothing there on the stun. But it looks like we are in a good position. So we summoned out and we got some lucky spawns right there, creating a creature, and then comboing together and make some more barriers. Let's go ahead and add these guys over here. And then let's go ahead and add that there. And this should be enough power probably to win the game. Maybe not. I think we're a little bit shy, but we're definitely winning the game next turn. So we took a hit there, which is not a big deal. And now we're just going to try and win this match. We needed 2 points of damage. This guy's going to hit for 6. There's nothing in its way, so it's a GG, good game. Computer has lost. You collect random heroes. Afterwards, you cannot farm in this game, which is quite interesting, until at least you get to level 10. I'm playing 2 different games, so one on my computer here, just to show you guys the game, help you out with some basic tactics and tips, in a completely free-to-play game, and show you like the basic heroes are good. So this is the stage we just did, and you can see a reward. There's nothing here. So if you go and replay it, you're going to just waste 4 energy, and you're going to get like 1 gold coin. You get like 1 item, very, very tiny amount. If you go to the next stage, you're going to get all this stuff. So you're going to get 10 gold coins, some experience points for the hero, some gems. So you're going to get a lot of rewards. So you want to constantly progress further in the campaign. You definitely need to level up your hero too. You need to get your hero to at least level 10, so you unlock pretty much all the game modes. There's a lot of different game modes. So this is going to teach us about the enemies. Again, anytime you see this blue text, make sure you read it and understand it. A horde of frost giants. Beware, they grow in strength every turn. So they didn't tell us how much, but they grow in strength. So we're going to have to fight these guys that are going to constantly be growing in strength, and they're going to attack us in 2 turns. So we're going to want to probably hit these bombs and blow them up. So maybe hit this one right here. We'll do that. So that's going to hit the bomb, attack these guys. And let's do... Since these guys are buffed up, let's go ahead and make these guys into a unit. It's going to stun a random enemy. and then also go through and hit the shield there for whatever's left over. So here we can recall this purple one, and that will make a shield of these 4 units. We can also just summon out 7 new units to see, because other than that, there's no other real like obvious moves here. We could, stack up a few, waste a turn there. I don't really like that, so we're probably going to build a shield. And then at this point, we can go ahead and actually make a unit here, which is going to be strong enough to go and kill the bomb and deal some damage to everything around it. And you see he's getting +2, but we cleared out most of the units. Ooh, we can stun him. So there's only 1 unit left, and these yellow guys stun a random unit. So we can just recall this guy and stun him, or we can make a bigger unit and then stun him that way. I think... So if we make a bigger unit, it's going to be moved there and then recall that one, and that takes all our moves. I think we want to just do the basic stun, because that guy alone will be able to kill it now. And then over here, make a creature. Bombs have come back, and you can see the game is pretty much over now. They have no enemies. There's more enemies that are coming out. They're going to spawn next turn. You can see in the background like the shadows of what's coming. So here we don't really have much moves, so let's go ahead and spawn out new creatures and see what we get. Nothing really good, so let's go ahead and recall this yellow one, which is going to push this up, and then that's going to make a shield, and that's going to bring these guys. It's going to do a big combo here. So shield, shield, shield. Granted, these are going to be worthless shields because there's nothing in our path that is actually doing any damage to us. So they're only attacking us on the far lanes. And they're going to attack us in 2 turns. We don't really need to worry about that. They are going to get a little bit stronger, because we're not going to be able to kill them this turn. Nothing else to do, so let's spawn out more units. So we're going to attack for 9. We're going to attack for 4. We can also recall that. Now we can stun something. Go over here and stun something else. Hopefully it's the other one. Yep, alright, cool. And then let's go ahead and make a creature there. So close to winning. 2 more points. So pretty much this match is all over right now. We have an attack with 3 coming in. Don't really need to think too much at this point. So let's just go there to there. And we end up winning the stage. It's interesting to have the jars there, because the jars actually generate like a mana, energy for the hero, which has special abilities. We haven't unlocked the special ability yet. It should be coming very, very soon, which is nice. It's a special spell that the hero you have that doesn't take a turn. So stage number 15 now. So since we don't have any magic powers, it's kind of worthless for us to attack the jars on the right and the left. We want to focus our attacks on the bombs here or the center. So even if we can build things on the sides, we don't really want to do that. We can also build shields here. So if we take out this green guy right here, that's going to push up this one and that one, and it's going to build 2 shields. I think that's the only move that we really have here. Let's do that, and then let's go do this right here too. Really don't have that many moves in this map, it looks like. At least not right now. So let's go ahead and spawn out things. Let's do this. Do this. And then I think let's go like this. No, that one's already going to have it. Let's go on the side over here. So just like the creature that we fought before, this one's gaining strength every turn, so it's already at a 12 power right now. Definitely going to be problematic for us. But we got some tricks up our sleeves, it looks like, so we're going to make this guy into a creature. Go ahead and make this guy into a creature over here. Do that. Alright, let's make this one a creature, because we're going to try and weaken the big guy. So the fire is right there in this poison area, so doing nothing, sadly. Summon out new guys. So this turn he's going to hit us for 14, and we're going to absorb 6 of it here with these shields. But we're definitely going to take a lot of damage right now unless we deal some damage to him. So we have our mage that's going to do 3 points of damage. He's got a rock in front of him, so that's going to take the 3 points of damage. So we're doing nothing to him right now. The bomb should trigger when we kill the bomb there. So let's see if we can do this. That's going to buff up all these units. So now it's going to do 4, it's going to do 3, and then let's do this over here. Yep, so the bombs exploded. Now he's only going to do 7. So he only really hit us for 1 point of damage there, which wasn't too big of a deal. Summon out new troops. Got lucky, got a combine over there. Summon out troops there. They get a sync bonus because they're both the same. And so they're still a little ways back. It doesn't look like they're going to appear this turn. They're going to move up a little bit, I think. Nope, they appeared this turn. So I gauged that a little bit wrong, but now you can see there's 4, 4, 4. So they're not too strong. They have 2 turns, 3 turns, 2 turns. And we're going to attack here for 4, so we're going to blow the bomb up, which is going to deal enough damage. It should kill all those guys. We're going to blow this guy up for 3 plus 2. That's going to be 5, killing that one. So we should be able to kill everything. So let's just spawn out new troops. Combine there. Yep, bombs blew everything up. This one only got 1 HP left. Definitely in a good spot right now. And it looks like this game is probably going to be over. There's no more enemies. You can see they're way in the background there. So they got a little bit closer, and they should be spawning out this turn. So we just need to kill them for 2 points, so we're going to make a little creature. Even though we could have made a big creature, we didn't need that big creature's power. And making a big creature, it actually makes you wait another turn. So a big creature would not have won us the game at that turn. It would have waited another turn, which would then spawn out more creatures, which might have been in our way. So it definitely was better to make the smaller creature at that point. And these are things that you're going to learn over time by playing the game. Different strategies and tactics. And as you progress, you get some treasure chests. You'll collect random heroes and maybe have a new friend once you've collected enough of these gems. But the 4 basic heroes that they give you, they're actually really good. I like these heroes quite a bit. And you're going to be using them for a good amount of time because these are the heroes that you have. Unless you're buying stuff, you're not going to have a lot of different items. So this is the first time that we've seen mushrooms. I'm surprised that they haven't popped up a little blue box explaining the mushrooms. The mushrooms, to my understanding, I believe are poisonous mushrooms. You hit them and they poison, or maybe this is just the mushrooms that do nothing and just act as a barrier. We'll find out in just a second, so let's go ahead and remove this guy to make a big guy. Yep, they just did nothing. They gave us 2 coins for killing the mushrooms. Let's go ahead and do this and this over here. So sadly, I can't see how much power that guy has. It looks like 4, so you have 3. Alright, looks like that's going to be our move. And summon out new creatures. This over here, that's going to stun the enemy. Alright. So let's just recall him, and then let's build up our purple guy. So again, we're trying to win, so we're going to deal a lot of damage here. We're doing 14 damage to the shield. Taking a little bit of hits. Let's do these together. That's going to stun that guy. Going to deal 3 damage to the shield as well. I don't see any obvious moves here, so we can either just move things around, or it's generally better to just remove them. One of their tactics is you can just move him into the area where they're going to attack. So he's going to attack for 3, so 3 guys are going to die unless you build up shields or things like that. But generally, if you remove him, then you get more spawns. So if I remove him, we're going to increase our spawn to 4. And that's going to unlock the access to this next hero right here. So he's trying to, threatening to attack us for 7 right now. These are going to absorb 3. He's going to absorb 1. So we're really only going to get hit for 3 if we do absolutely nothing and just take this hit. I'm okay with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and move this guy right here. Then we're going to recall him, which is going to stun one of the enemies. And that's going to allow us to build up another hero over here. Dealing damage, and then damage, and now the shield is at 1. So even though we're taking a little bit of damage, we're going to actually kill them on this turn. We don't need to do anything else because we're hitting him for 4. There's nothing that they can do to stop this. So let's just go and recall that for fun, and then build up a shield just for fun because we have to do something. There you have it, guys. If you have any questions, tips, or tricks that you are stuck on levels, post it down below. I'll try and help you out as best I can. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content here. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys.